The moment you identify with I am the body is the moment you become a prisoner within this body. Certain times you'll be able to escape at night when you're in deep sleep. This body came to you. Who are you that I am speaking to? Who are you that I am discussing this with? This body came to you. It laid itself upon you. You're not dwelling inside this body. This body is masking you from seeing your wholeness. This body has created boundaries. The thoughts that this body is only you has created boundaries, and you have suffocated and tried to fit your whole self, your whole infinite universe into this body, when realistically you are the whole of this universe with a body laid on top. I cannot be speaking to the body. No thing is talking. No thing is listening. Thingless thing is talking. Thingless thing is listening. You are infinite space with a mirror gifted on top. This mirror is your body. This mirror lies within your body and projects a body as a reflection of your true state. But the mirror is not true, you see. The mirror creates vibrations and reflections and contradictions and changes and movement and everything. When time was given to this mirror creates a version of you. So a version of you is on top of you, the real you. If you retain that state, if you maintain that state, not forever, that stateless state, if you can see that you are prior to this body, you are here before this body is another tool, another vessel, so that you can experience whatever it is that you want to experience. You have given yourself the body that is required to do that. So some bodies are different from other bodies because there is something in this life that they have to address, and the particular type of body that you have given yourself is capable and able of doing the task. But you've forgotten what the task is, you see. Not your fault. Mind has conditioned everyone down the same path, same school, same education system, same name, same laws and regulations on how to do this and how to do that, you see. You may be giving yourself 10 years in this body, and everyone else wants to give you 100. So you're not going to see what is here to be seen. You will, but you may suffer. When every being forgets about other bodies and only is interested in their own body, world peace is immediate. World peace is immediate. When beings stop encroaching into the space of other beings, which means married couple, without permission, without asking for companionship, fondness, gentleness, immediate peace. The truly enlightened sees no things such as mental illness. Mental illness, like other illnesses, is the seer. It's pertinent to the seer. When you see something external from you, you are projecting that. You see, when you want to give that a name, you give yourself a name. When you give yourself a name, you give something else a name. The thing you're projecting a name. Do you understand this? If you see anything as mentally ill, you are not enlightened because you're only looking externally and you're making judgment on things. But realistically, the one that sees mental illness is projecting mental illness. The minute you give names to external things, these names have been derived from your conditioned mind way of thinking. You don't like hearing this, you see. Mind does not like hearing this, that whatever you see is you. The enlightened being sees no thing as mental illness. It sees a body behaving in a particular way. It has no judgment. It has not given it a name. It does not understand the name. Because the minute this one says that one is mentally ill, you become mentally ill. Because you are the projection of that mental illness. Now these words are hard. The mind hates them. The mind absolutely abhors what it's set out for hundreds and hundreds of years to do. The work is now being questioned. The mind's job is to come and identify and make things relevant to you. But you, when you start thinking that you are the mind and that you are the judgmental thing and that you are the one that gives names, you become that mind, and that mind is suffering, and that mind will die. See? The one inside your body will never die. That's the good news. It doesn't matter what you say or do in this world, what names you give, or what names you choose not to give, or how you choose to behave. Not that you have any choice. It matters not. The only thing that matters is that you meet yourself, that you know yourself, that you happen to bump into or stumble across this absolute grace, God. And you're free from assuming, from judgment, from preferences, from this, from that, from understanding, from non-understanding, from genuine, from ungenuine, from peace and war. None of these is true. None of these names are true. Your name is not true. God's name is not true. No names are true. Truth is before names, before judgment, before preferences. Truth exists as a state where only love exists, and even the love that is projected becomes unstable and stale. Truth is from the point of your core, the point of beginning, the point where you are actually looking from at this very moment right now. Only truth exists, and you are that. The body is form, and it's time. It becomes time. Formlessness is timeless. You want to be one or the other, you see. If you think you're going to go from the body, the form, to the formlessness and remain as formlessness, it's another mistake, another spiritual trap. You can go to form and you can lose form to formlessness, but at some point you have to be neither. You have to be looking and realizing that you are looking at both as possibilities, as options, as preferences. The moment you see yourself as free from all of this, all of that, free from heaven, free from paradise, free from consciousness, free from bondage, free from happiness, free from all of these human-made things, worlds of words and actions and experiences, you are none of that. The moment you see that, and not many will see this in their time in a body. Many speak about it, but I don't believe half of them, because they are siding on one side. They'll say, look, peace instead of war. They're saying, look, war instead of peace. They're saying, look, non-duality instead of duality. Duality and non-duality, more traps. Whatever I speak here now is lies, is a trap. You see? You are before traps. That's the truth. You see? Whatever I speak about you as being the truth, being is truth. But beyond being is where truth is born. You are there right now. You are looking from that state right now. You are even before truth. You are the creator of truth and reality. But while you think you're a mind and a body, while you think you are this person, you are the creator of untruth, unreality. There is no reality to things that change, things that are temporary. Movement comes from non-movement. Non-movement and movement. You see? Once you side with one and say one comes from the other, you're fooled again. You're trapped. Movement cannot exist without non-movement. But something in the middle is neither. You are that. But when you say that, you are on that side, you see? You are the everything. You are nothing. And you are neither simultaneously at the same time, in no time. I hope your mind despises these words. I hope your mind gets confused with these words. I hope your mind dies with these words, because when mind dies, you'll see from this point, because you will have no mind when you had mind. And even with no mind, something sees no mind going. Something sees mind going and no mind going. And then you're free. Then no more traps. Then you speak like this. Then you say, don't go this way, don't go that way, don't go any way. Don't do anything. Don't do anything in this world. Don't trust anything that mind says, but trust everything that mind says. See? When you speak as opposites and you go down one side, you're in a trap. When you see both sides as traps and you stay in the middle separate and you accept both sides and reject both sides simultaneously, gone. Another one plucked from the net. Maybe 5 in this century. Could you be one? See? Could you be one? Or could you be 2? Or could you be neither? Or could you be all? What could you be? And you're seeking world of a side that thinks it's going to bring perfection. When perfection is in one side and imperfection is the other, again, trapped. There's nowhere for you to go, because you cannot go anywhere. You are the unmoving, you see? You are the unmoving and you are the moving. When you say one thing, when I open my mouth, I put you to one side and then I take you into the middle again. See? Words cannot describe what you are. Stillness, silence has opposites. You're beyond even that. You are far, 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 far more unknowing than what you give yourself credit for. And one day, hopefully, you will meet this non-meeting and something will merge to leave something. But when I say something, it could be nothing. When I say neither, it's that. When I say that, it could be this. And when I say neither,